Hi guys, it's Omega. Happy Sunday. I'm coming to you today to do a requested card. I had one of my subscribers ask in my last video. I made some cards that were from using Anna Griffin card kits. And what I did is just kind of spruce them up a little bit with some of my own ideas. And I think they really came out pretty. And I think any of those cards, except for the masculine set, any of those cards could really be a Mother's Day card by simply using a Mother's Day embellishment instead of what was given in the kit. But I decided to go ahead and make two cards, and I'm making them from scratch, and there's going to be a little bit of a twist to these cards because I'm using kind of a reverse application to the cards, and I'll show you what I mean here in just a moment. So let me show you first of all what I am using. I am using this Spellbinder die set. It is an A2 card creator die set that is called Divine Eloquence, A2 size. Now in this die set, on one of the cards I'm using all three of these inner dies. I'm not using this die at all, this one here, but I am using those three on one of the cards, and then on the other card I'm only using the two outer ones, the background here and this large piece as a center embellishment. Now I am using some Anna Griffin paper. This is some Anna Griffin paper. I'm using that in an interesting way, two different ways, and I'll show you what I mean in a minute when I said that it's kind of a reverse. So it's something a little different, showing you how both cards can be made simply flipping the background. So what I did first is I cut this background, and then I used my die set to cut that, and that will be layering on one of the cards. Then on the other card I use the red, or it's actually pink, as my matting background, and then I use this one cut with the die set. Now I'm going to go ahead and start, and I think I'll start with this one first, and let me show you the pieces that I'm using. I'm using some off-white cardstock. I'm going to use this as my first layer of matting, and then this. And then I am going to use, this is the inner part of that particular die set. So that is the layering so far on that card. And then I have another die set. Let me see if I can grab it real quick. This die set is, it's called Cinch and Go Flowers. Now, funny thing is, I'm not using the flowers. I'm only using these flourishes that I really, really like on this particular die set. So these are the flourishes, and what I decided to do is I cut two, one gold, one green, and what I'm going to do is layer that with the gold behind it, stagger it just a little bit, just to give a different effect. I think that's really pretty. On this one, I didn't have enough room to cut out the whole piece, so I still cut it out. Since it's tucked behind some flowers that I'm going to use, it didn't matter that the whole piece wasn't there, so I'm still going to use that. Now, that's going to go on my card like this, here and here. And then I have some really cute little flowers that I'm going to layer here. Now on this particular card, I'm not going to stamp a sentiment on it because I might use it for something else. But on the second card, I'm going to use a reverse layer. I'm going to use the pink on the first layer, the first mat. Then I'm going to use this, which I cut out using that frilly die, background die. Then I cut this one out in gold. And I'm using just the green flourishes, these two pieces, one laying that way, one laying this way. With my flowers, I like the dark flower in the middle, my pink, and this one I'm going to use a white. And then I made a little Mother's Day embellishment to finish it off. So I'm going to get started. Let's go with this one first. So I'm going to get, sorry, I'm going to put this other one to the side for a moment. Get this one matted. I thought this was fun, and it's just interesting how you can use that. You can use, your print in, several different ways. It doesn't always have to be just, a full mat like this, but you can also use it that is down. Then I'm going to put tape in the middle section and glue on the frilly parts. Glue that down. And that is my cards so far. Now, I am going to put this one down next. I really like this die set. So pretty. Makes a beautiful card. I got that a little bit crooked. I hate when I do that. Fortunately, the glue dries really clear and matte, so it doesn't show all my goose up so bad. That is the beginnings. Now, like I said, I am going to put these together, kind of the green layered over the gold. With the gold just staggered a little bit. So it'll show underneath. I just thought that would be interesting and add a little bit of bling. Anchor that down. And then tuck this one going across the bottom. Okay, there's my flourishes, and then simply add my flowers. I like the dark one in the middle. I'm going to put the light pink on the upper side. and then the pink on the bottom. Okay. Now this card, like I said, I'm not going to put my sentiment in yet, but the sentiment, of course, will go here. This one, I am probably not going to use as a Mother's Day card. There is one card. Now that's using the floral as my matting on the background. And I think that's a pretty card, and that would make a gorgeous Mother's Day card. Now this one, we're going to go with the pink as the matting first layer. So that first layer goes down. And so you'll see it'll be a slightly different effect, but I think really, really pretty. This is my kind of frilly frame. And there's that layer. There's how that layer looks. I'm so grateful that this art glitter glue is just amazing. It dries where you can't see all the boo-boos when I use too much glue. So that's the layering first of all. Then I'm going to put down my gold layer. And I got some glue on there. Hopefully I can rub that off. And there's some glue right there. I think I'll be able to either hide it or something. Now with this one, I stamped Happy Mother's Day on a circle, and then I also made a pink circle to layer that, and that's using the green Wild Wabash, oh no, Wild Wasabi green Stampin' Up! Ink. And this was the small embellishment piece in that die set. And what I did is I popped up the Mother's Day circle, and then I popped up this whole piece. And I'm going to pop that up here in the center. What I'm trying to decide is if I want this to go under that or over that. I think I'm going to lay this down underneath, so I'm going to lay this down first, the flourishes. For a minute there I thought it might be too much, but I think I'm going to still use them. Across the bottom, I'm going to add that piece. And again, I'm going to use this time my dark flower. I'm going to use a pink flower here. And then white on the bottom. And then the Mother's Day embellishment right in the middle. Okay, so there is that Mother's Day card. There's a little bit of glue, but I think I can scrape that off here in a moment. But that is the card. That one and this one with the little bit of a reversed matting. Like I said, this one I'm going to use a different sentiment in the middle. So I just wanted to come on to share with you all that request. And so this is for Bonnie. Bonnie, this is for you. I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope that gave you at least an idea on one idea of a Mother's Day card. But, you know, I kind of favor going with, you know, when I know the person I'm giving the card to, I kind of use their favorite colors in the card, at least that. And then, of course, a sentiment that makes sense for the person that you're giving it to. So there is the Mother's Day cards. So have a blessed week, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching. Bye.